All right, what up, everybody? It is your boy BACARDI, aka Get At This, aka Code Elite, aka Jason Gray 503. This is details number 5, I believe. This was myself, bottom left, XtrmSnipr, top left. So he played forever ago when I did too. Against TopRush, top right, and the ThaIllest, bottom right. So what do we know going in this? You got to know what your opponents typically do. Okay. So when TopRush is with Tiger, a lot of times he's doing 5 refs from top right. They're doing a lot of counter-attacking and long game. With the ThaIllest and with other partners, he might be switching it up, and he likes to do 3 or 4 refs distance if he can. So aware of that. And then what does the ThaIllest like to do? He likes to do big inf and big titans often. So that's what we know. I'm trying to remember what my plan was going into this game. So I like to come in with different strategies, especially from bottom left. You have the blue tib. You could do tons of different build orders there to keep your opponents guessing and to keep the game fun.
Construction complete.
So right now, just doing my anti-scouts, scouting the map a little bit. Use Q to do that.
Training. Unit ready.
And there's lag in this one.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Alright, so they've sent all their scouts. Now's a good time to send out. It's a little slow. I usually like to send my inf really early, but you know, if you wait a little longer, you can anti-scout a bit better. Looks like I'm doing a 4 ref from bottom left here.
Training. Unit ready.
Let's fast forward a little bit. So 4 ref, inf on me from top right. My teammate's there, slightly behind, but at least he's there. And he gave me the warning. So I'm going to use a harv and my little bit of infantry. And it's not that much left, so not that big of a worry.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit
Should have enabled my harv there.
Unit lost.
Infantry reporting.
Infantry
reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Construction complete. New
Infantry reporting.
structure sold. Base
Waiting
under
orders.
attack.
Alright, so at this point I'm still not scouted that deeply. So I'm going to try and stop the scout. I'm definitely not scouting that area where I just put the pad, so doing that. Checking in top right, he doesn't have a lot of harvesters. So he's probably doing a 4 ref as well.
Infantry reporting.
See, gold right now should be sending those infantry somewhere. You can't just have units idle, especially early on where you need to get scouts and pressure out.
Construction complete.
So I'm still going to put my tech there just because I think that area might be unscouted. Get his sand just in case TopRush is doing a 4 ref also, and mine was a little slower.
Construction complete.
So bottom right's doing interesting building placement, doing his titans after his infantry like expected. So I'm looking to send out and do dissers and titans to bottom right. I was thinking top left before just looking at him was going to do his normal like 3 or 4 ref dissers. He usually does a fast attack, but didn't. He might, or I guess the infantry slowed him down. And he told me top right is tech, so I'm going to send back and just save my units for defense and concentrate on my dissers.
Unit report. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
So Merry Christmas, by the way, guys. It's Christmas Eve here. We celebrate Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you don't, hope you still have a great time with family and friends this weekend. Or I guess it's the week, right? Feels like the weekend.
Waiting orders.
Alright, so top right's got disser out. Not much defense. I've got 2 dissers, so I'm going to go up there and wreak havoc. It's awesome timing that top left has some infantry up there, too, to take some fodder for this RPG. It is a little risky though using dissers in the dark. A lot of times I like to be suicidal and just go for it, but you know, you'll see the best of the best players be a lot more patient than I am. So they're just split up the dissers on the refs because of the inf, because of the things we're shooting right now. I'm gonna try and save it and see if I can get something else back there. And getting the tech pad, especially if it doesn't have a service, is worth it. Alright, so now I just have to deal with the retaliation. Since there's titans at me, 2 dissers, Cancel my ref. Gonna put up a little more deep.
Construction
Sir,
complete.
yes, sir.
Top right's
Construction
super
complete.
slowed. My mate
Unit ready. Building.
could be taking him out probably. That's why he's saving his disruptors though. He doesn't want an all-out barrage of tons of Titans from top left at him. Plus, there's really nothing he can get all on its own with 2 dizzers right now. But if he comes in with Titans and infantry from bottom right, along with his
Waiting
dizzers,
order now.
it's hard for me to stop. It's hard to control every unit at once.
Building.
So what do I want to do here? I want to get rid of the infantry so my RPGs don't get messed up.
Awaiting orders.
I usually want to meet his Titans with the same amount or maybe one more than his, number mine, and take those out while leaving my other defense. I should have took 6 or 7, I only got 5.
Unit lost.
And I remember this, my controls will be pretty poor on the bottom Titans. Which is
Unit lost.
now, my teammate has an MK, that's awesome.
You got it. Waiting.
He could drop it down with me on the Titans if he wanted.
Sir,
He's choosing to follow the position, which is okay.
Unit ready,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Unit reporting.
Unit lost.
So if you look at that,
Moving out.
bad engage by me, right? Not controlling my Titans, letting them get killed one off,
On my way.
which makes their attack a lot more effective. This won't get anything if I use my inf.
Engineering.
I got my Titans and my inf, and thankfully Sniper brought his MK. Alright, so slow, didn't handle it the best I could have.
Building.
Should have numbered my Titans, had the right amount in the bottom and controlled them better, but, you know, got a little flustered. So let's look, I have bad economy, right? 4 harvesters, my Tib is getting a little farther away from me. So really what I want to do is get back in the game with my eco,
Building.
Sir, waiting orders.
as well as expand. Bottom right has a ton of Titans. And
Construction
On my way.
complete.
top left lost his MK, which, look, if you watch all good players, you watch the games back, the team or the person that loses the most MKs typically loses the game. I mean, they take
Loud and clear.
so much time to build, they take a lot of money, and, you know, they're a very effective unit, but if you lose them, you're screwed.
Construction
So I'm building
complete.
an EMP because we saw bottom right has tons of Titans.
Loud and clear. Sir,
I'm way behind him now on Titans and on economy. Trying to get back in the game with attacking and getting an MK, but just being so far behind with the pressure on me, gotta cancel that.
unit reporting.
Construction complete.
So here you want to count the Titans. 2, 4, 6, was it 8?
Construction complete.
Oh wow, a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13-ish, and he's splitting him. Now he's splitting him because he wants to go away from the EMP, plus make it harder for me to guard. Smart. Should I put that RPG in the front or in the back like I did?
Unit ready.
I was thinking I wouldn't have enough time for the front.
Sir. Yes, sir. Moving out. Sir. Moving out. On my
So
way.
it's looking like now I'm having enough time for the EMP, especially since he stalled there. He had to stall because he got distracted by my teammate putting some Titans in his base, so that's good.
Infantry reporting. Yes, sir. On my
Top
way.
right is a ton of Titans.
Complete.
So here I'm just trying to take advantage of bottom right being distracted, so I attack his Titans right away. Plus my EMP is going to be ready.
Loud and clear.
And I'm trying to put some pressure on even though I'm so far
Cannot
behind.
deploy here. Building.
Awaiting orders.
EM
Infantry
pulse
reporting.
cannon ready. Construction complete. Unit
So one
lost.
top left middle, there's some Titans there. It's a little late, but
On my way.
usually top left's not expanded yet.
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Cannot deploy here. On hold. Cancelled.
So at this point I'm greedily going for an MK,
Building.
but I should have just got a couple refs
Our
up probably.
ally is under attack.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Unit ready. Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
So at this point I know that bottom right has an EMP,
Unit reporting.
but
Yes,
it's
sir.
in the very back of his base.
You
So what I'm
got
going to do is put some pressure on the front of this expansion
You
here.
got it.
Kill some Titans, kill some
Yes,
Hards.
sir.
Unit
I know his tip is gone or almost
got
gone,
it.
so he's doing a big eco
Yes, sir.
build.
Moving out. Awaiting orders. Orders received. On my way.
So I kind of screwed my teammate by letting those Titans go up there, but I didn't really have enough. Gave him a warning, but it was a bit late. But he expanded a little bit early from top left too, so he should be fine
Unit
just
reporting.
selling off
Moving
and
out.
going.
Waiting orders. Sir.
So here I'm trying to keep the pressure on, but it's going to get dicey because he's got his EMP.
Unit ready.
Construction
On my way.
complete.
And TopRush is doing a good job of
Orders received.
utilizing his MK. So that's what, you know, TopRush and Tiger, they both do a really good job with their MKs as far as putting a lot of pressure on, usually not losing it,
Sir?
helping teammates out. So here I should probably be looking to see if top right has another carry-on coming.
On my way, sir.
Construction complete.
No problem. Unit ready. Sir? Yes, sir? Sir?
Things are looking good, but
Unit
I
ready.
think I'm losing. Yeah, I lost my Titans. So if I bring those Titans back and anticipate that better, it would have been nice. Although bottom right is wide open with those dizzers and top left is sending.
Infantry reporting.
Top left could have probably sent us to bottom right's base.
Unit
Not sure if
lost.
he did or not.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders received.
Unit
sir.
lost. Structure sold.
Waiting
Unit
orders. Sir,
ready.
orders received. On my way. Pilot reporting. Over and
All right,
out.
finally got my MK. Still probably too broke to be buying one, but you know, kept telling myself want to get in the game, want to put pressure, want to use it for defense as well.
Construction complete.
Waiting orders.
Building.
Sir?
Building.
I don't think I have enough money to be buying a bomber at this time too.
Sir?
Put the pressure on bottom right, get him to use his EMP,
Sir?
kill some harvesters,
Ready.
you know, just
Over and out.
slow him down as best I can.
Sir?
Here is interesting because look, his base is wide open. I fly in, but here comes Top Rush to the rescue.
Moving out. Ready.
If Top Rush wasn't there with his MK, bottom right is KO.
Sir?
And Gold's MK doesn't have enough
Yes, sir.
life on the carry or the MK to go in there and clean up.
On hold. EM pulse cannon ready. On hold.
Unit report. On my way.
Construction complete.
Unit
Building.
ready. Pilot reporting.
So I'm just trying to build too much with not enough economy.
Unit reporting. On my way. Sir? Moving out.
At least control my harvest for a second. You want to do that. You either want to get the closest tip or the blue tip, depending on your strategy and your
Building.
financial
Unit
needs.
report. On my way. Unit report. Orders received. Sir?
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Building.
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
On hold.
And here's where all the Titans come.
On hold. Building. Unit ready.
So I know I'm going to have to solve my expansion. My thoughts here is that
Sir?
Building.
I'll be able to
Ready.
stop one
Sir,
group.
ready. Moving out.
See, he's trying to get rid of my EMP.
Waiting.
Construction.
Which I know.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Sir?
lost.
That was, I mean, it's the right idea, just as soon as my kid was hurt, so probably I'll wait.
Target.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
EMP those ones, going to sell off my expansion.
Orders received. Waiting.
Unit
Using a
ready.
couple hours here, that hurts.
Wait.
Structure
Landing the
sold.
MK there is dangerous, but he doesn't care, he's going for my build, so
Yes, sir.
Structure
I'm not
sold.
going to use this build.
Awaiting orders. On my way. Sir, moving out. Unit ready. Out. Ready.
He's going to go for that other refinery, it looks like. I should be moving my engineer down.
Sir, moving out. On my way. Waiting. On my way.
So, you know, good attack by them. Got me push back, slow down, but not the end of the world.
Ready.
So let's see here. They, bottom right's in all his Titans.
Sir?
Top right lost his
Orders
MK.
received.
Top left was expanding.
Waiting order. Unit reporting. Yes,
Could
sir.
have done some damage while I was hurt.
Sir?
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
So I should be looking at both the enemy's bases a little bit more. Maybe even my teammates too, just to really understand exactly what's going on, what I'm doing there, and then assess what I want to do.
Unit
So
lost.
bottom right's getting strong. Look, he did great. He built tons of refs,
Sir?
more
EM
Titans.
pulse cannon ready.
Loud and clear. Unit on my way.
At this point, I'm so far behind bottom right that it's hard to do anything.
Ready. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Over and ready. Ready. Sir, on my way. Pilot over and out. Ready.
All right, so
Orders received. Orders received.
my teammate lost his MK again.
Yes,
That's know, potential game changer.
Waiting. Yes, sir. Orders received.
Here's a kind of a suicide drop. I think it's going to be open, but
Sir, yes, sir.
you know, look, this is wide open. The TopRush is doing such a good job of knowing what's going on in the game and helping with an MK that
Cannot
I almost didn't even get that.
Building. Building.
Sir,
So I'm just at the first expansion, so far behind bottom right. I mean, what the question is, what can we do at this point to even give ourselves a chance? So top left is strong,
waiting orders.
Construction.
so together we could push them back.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Construction complete.
Sir,
Unit ready.
Yeah, I know. What's your guys' feedback? Like,
yes, sir. Waiting orders.
where did the game go
Over and out. I'm
so wrong? So I think us losing our MK, so top left lost his MK kind of early to bottom right.
ready. Moving out.
Then we both were attacking the MKs there, and I went in for his
Construction complete.
buildings
Under
and
attack.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
TopRush helped him out. What else went wrong?
Infantry reporting. I'm on my way. I'm taking heavy
Unit lost. Select target.
So this is probably not
Unit lost.
on my top
I'm on
side.
it. Orders received.
Unit
was
lost.
Waiting. Unit reporting.
You know, that'll hurt a lot.
You got it. Unit moving out.
You can't go in. Oh, and I lost my carry down below. You can't go into an engage scattered and just hope it's going to work out, as you guys just saw,
Complete.
because you just get so dominated
On my way.
when someone's controlling it.
No problem.
So you always want to control your units.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is GG for me.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Unit
Structure
reporting.
sold.
On my way. Unit ready.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Silence needed. Unit lost.
So still alive, barely,
Yes,
Unit
yes, sir. Waiting
lost.
orders.
but bottom right is so strong, top right's strong. Top left doesn't have a lot of engineers though. So at this point, what I'm trying to do is go live in top left
Set.
and use my MK effectively, because that's really the only pressure attacking unit I have left.
Waiting orders. Over and out. Sir. Yes, sir. Sir. Pilot reporting.
The bottom right's so rich, he's wisely putting more pressure on me by sending units and dismining things just because I can't do much to stop it. And here comes the Tides to finish me off.
Ready.
Sir. On my
So what I want to do is save as much money as I can here,
Structure sold.
which the best way I can do that is get my MCV deployed up there, get a silo down, and then start selling all this stuff.
Yes, sir.
Silos are really important. If you don't have at least one silo
Yes, sir.
in the game, you're going to find yourself screwing yourself with having too much
Yes, sir. Waiting
Oh, I
orders. Yes,
lost
sir.
that MCV.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
It's just a sloppy game.
Structure sold.
Waiting orders. Received. Infantry reporting.
I'm just stalling here trying to be able to sell the buildings.
Unit lost.
Oh, this is bad.
Sir. Moving out.
Harvester under attack.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Structure
If you
sold.
watch the money, it will get stuck at a certain amount
Sir.
and then be done.
Unit ready. On my way. Pilot orders received.
Like I can't get $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 saved up with just with no refiners on the board. That's why a silo and refiners are super important.
Unit ready. Waiting orders.
I barely have 1,900.
Unit on my way.
Unit lost. New construction.
Oh,
Unit
suck.
lost.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Unit orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Unit ready.
lost.
On my way, sir.
Unit
Over and
lost.
out. Ready.
This is a well played game by the right side. It's good teamwork, right? Like so.
Waiting order received.
Oh
Unit
no, losing that
lost.
MK is ridiculous. To distance.
Unit on my way.
So don't lose MKs. Play together as a team. That's the moral of the story in this video, right?
Waiting order. Yes, sir.
Pick up your MCV when you're selling it off.
Sir. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way.
Harvester
No
under
problem.
attack.
Yes, sir. On my way. On my way. Unit
Harvester under
ready.
attack.
Moving out. Sir. Unit ready. Waiting order. Sir. Yes, sir.
Harvester
Unit
under
ready.
attack.
Moving out.
So they're being smart, He's under pressure. They have all the money. Gold broke down. So we just need a hope and a prayer. They, Gold had more bombers than them the whole game, so that's his main source of defense and attacking.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. No problem. You got it. Orders received. Unit reporting.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Sir, on my way. I'm taking
So here I'm just trying to rebuild. I mean, when you're this far behind and pretty much the game's lost, you're just looking for some sort of a miracle, which would be,
Harvester under attack.
on one ref,
Our ally is under attack.
two different options here. Depending on what the enemy's doing is, you could build an EMP quickly to help out on defense, and or get a Dizzer or MK quickly.
Building.
Sir.
Harvester under
Because you're not going to get back any with the economy, that's for sure. Not when you're that far
attack.
behind.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Moving out.
Harvester under
Unit ready.
attack.
Moving out, sir.
Harvester under attack.
Unit reporting. Unit ready.
Harvester under
Moving
attack.
out. On my way. Yes, sir. On my way.
Boss.
You got it. Orders received. Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Gold needs to get his harvesters working. If he needed to, he could sell the very top expansion refs since there's no tip there.
Yes, sir.
Harvester under attack.
And, time is money, and
Construction
timing is
complete.
everything in life and in this game, so
Unit reporting. Yes,
be
sir.
killing him, you never know.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Building. Harvester under
Moving out.
attack.
Yes, sir. Unit ready. Waiting orders.
Destroy this whole game.
Boss.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Unit
boss.
reporting.
Unit boss.
So my teammate took out Bomber's War Factory.
Construction complete.
Not sure what happened here. Must have went AFK with
Harvester
the
under
family for a
attack.
second. Or lag. Actually.
Cannot deploy here. Harvester under attack.
Alright, so they're coming. I'm just going to try and build a tower or two and
Construction complete.
make it harder to
Harvester under attack.
get killed.
Construction complete. Building. Structure sold. Unit lost. Unit
Help me,
lost.
bomber.
Building.
Oh, man.
Unit ready. On my way.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
Alright guys, well, this is wrapping it up. We don't have enough to wash bottom right. XtrmSnipr does have
Harvester
a
under
decent amount of
attack.
bombers, but
Unit
we're
lost.
dying all the pressure up there. So that was a good game, and this was Details.